My name is James Williams Jr. and this is Comfort Habit number 2. This is my last video for the night. Okay, so apparently my nephew has come into the imaginary friend stage. Today I've had an awesome day with his little ass. Yes, the one who's normally on here beating my ass when I make day reports. Well, today we met his imaginary friend and his name is Bumpy. Now he's never had an imaginary friend before today. And if he has, his mom and him have never told me about it. But today, he has had an imaginary friend named Bumpy. So I'm trying to picture what the hell Bumpy would look like. Because I'm pretty sure he's not Mr. Snuffleupagus. Because Mr. Snuffleupagus, I didn't know, was an imaginary elephant friend of Big Bird. But I swear everybody on Sesame Street could see him and not just Big Bird. But I could be wrong because I don't watch Sesame Street. I don't even know if it still comes on. I think it still comes on because Kermit the Frog just got fired. But in the same breath, if Mr. Snuffleupagus is invisible to everybody but Big Bird, then how can everybody else see him? But, you know, Oscar's living in a trash can or a recycling bin or whatever the hell he's living in, and Cookie Monster's still eating cookies, and Oscar the Grouch or Grover or whichever one has the superhero alter ego. You know, I mean, I don't remember that much. And we have the pimp named Count Dracula. Thank you, Dave Chappelle. But outside of that, you know, Bumpy. Remember that name. Bumpy the imaginary friend. And I'm going to get into this now. I'm going to dig deep into your psyche on Bumpy the imaginary friend. Since kids are pure and they can see spirits and shit, and they most likely have no remembrance of this unless they actually grow up and become mediums, do you really think that imaginary friends are actually people who break through the veil and kids are the only ones who can see them because they're innocent? And I ask you this because as a person who is a person of God, who I strongly believe in and pray to every night before I go to bed and when I wake up, I often wonder if loose cannon spirits are actually imaginary friends. When I was a kid, I had an imaginary friend. My big sister killed him, but, you know, he was imaginary. I obviously outgrew him. I miss him. I can't even remember his name, but I ain't gonna forget Bumpy. So, what do you think? Do you think kids can see spirits? Because most of the time they can. They just don't know how to vocalize what they see to us. So that could explain Bumpy. But then again, who knows? As a person who believes in God, I implore you to help me find out. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. This is 3 minutes of your life that you can't get back. From Kung Fu Havoc number 2, be seeing you.